G'day guys, Mark here. On this week's episode of the Iron Empire, my old F100 makes a return, and this time it's coming back better than ever. It's going to be ready by the end of this month for the All Forward Day SA. So this week I thought I'd start by helping Jake out with painting the last of the 4 Bathurst globes that were on this truck that I put on this thing years ago before Jake even bought it. I only restored 3 of them, and the last one was just too hard basket and it never got done. I've given it a quick clean up and a spray with the rattle pack cast iron in colour to match the rest of the 3, and this process is for a quick fix only. You would never do this on an actual resto, but the difference is this job takes about half an hour as opposed to probably an entire day trying to restore a set of wheels. So basically spray it with a rattle pack, wipe off any excess with some general purpose thinners, and then if you want to go to the next level, you can polish the fins, bring it up looking like new. So Jake wasn't going to bother getting the seat retrimmed because the time was pressing. He really wants to get this car ready for the All Forward Day, which is only 3 weeks' time. Of course, we love pushing things to the limit, especially Jake. No motor, no worries. But this seat, this came out of one of Charlie's trucks, and I put it in the car when I bought it, and the base is knackered. So we've got this old Mexican blanket, which actually was in my little dado. This thing has done the rounds, but I think its day is done. We need to get this thing trimmed. Jake doesn't know, but I've already hit up the trimmer. I've already organised to get this thing retrimmed. He's going to do that in a hurry so we can get this thing back in and ready for the All Forward Day. Whether we make it or not, I'm not sure, but the seat is not going to be the problem. We'll pull this thing out and get it ready to go. What do you mean? This is my seat. This wasn't a part of the deal.
What are you doing with my seat?
I'm fixing it up. I'm going to paint these. Nah, Luke's retrimming it for us. What? Luke's retrimmed the seat. And he's going to have it back to us in like a week. I've already organised it. So after Jake had a small meltdown about me taking the seat out of the car because he was worried that it wasn't going to get trimmed in time, he finally agreed to let it be retrimmed. So that's been picked up, and hopefully that's going to get done by next week, and it'll be back, and it's going to be pretty much the same sort of design that we done for the yellow F truck with the saddle trim and the correct stitch pattern. It's going to look freaking amazing in this car. We wanted to, we were so keen to get the motor in, but unfortunately we're waiting on the heads to get reconditioned, and then the motor can go back together. But Jake done a bit of a clean up on all the bits and pieces and the bolt-ons on that. So today I've popped down to do a little more with him, but he's not in yet. So I thought I'd start off with doing what I can, and what I've noticed is the booster, that needs a coat of paint. So I've mixed up a bit of 2-pack satin black for that. And I started having a little bit of a look around the workshop of what else that needs to go satin black so we can do it in one hit. And I just found these headlight buckets over here. One of them's a bit damaged. It's had a bit of a push in the front, and it's a bit buckled up. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a quick panel beat on that and match it up to the non-buckled one. And then I can get them in the booth, give them a quick coat of black as well. And then just sort of start getting prepared for when this thing goes back together. anyone that knows the channel or knows what I'm into, everything has to have red walls or white walls on it. This obviously has already been red walled, and I've done it yonks ago. I've obviously redone them because I can see here bits of the paint that have been retouched up, and I'm going to do it all again. The truck's miles from finished, but this is what we do. We do little things like this to keep us motivated, make the thing look good while it's sitting here in the workshop, far from finished. It's just something I felt like I could do without a massive amount of time invested. So it's going to take the best part of half an hour just to go over this truck, give it a bit of a tidy up. At least the tyres, wheels are going to look good while it's sitting here doing absolutely nothing. All right, so as I said, tyres all cleaned up, adhesion promoter is applied, so this new paint will stick to the old paint. Let's get rolling. So as you can see, the front red wall looking super bright in comparison to the old. You realize the difference. The neon red looks so good, especially against that steel blue, looks so sick. So I'm gonna do the rest of these tires, finish them up. There's only a couple more things left to do to wrap up this update video.
Here we are.
What's going on here, Jacob?
Here's a G-Wagon. We might break it.
We're just doing some paddle beating on the F truck.
No, we're not fixing the tailgate.
No, tailgate stays the same. Bumper gets repaired. And you guys have seen this method before on the Javelin. Back there. Let's see if we can get some joy. I'm gonna fix this little corner here.
It's not strong in competition.
I don't think you're gonna have to ram it that hard. You're gonna bloody invert it the wrong way. Crikey. Oh, mate.
Did it work?
Yeah.
One more?
A few more. A few more.
Wait, watch this. I'll look tough.
I don't like the sound of the uni joint just crunching along the concrete. That's good.
Give it a little tap.
Little tap. That's good.
I reckon we get that with the jack. Oh, I like.
Right, now that the red walls are all done, one other thing I remembered that I found some brand new tail lights. I haven't told Jake about this yet. He doesn't know, so I'm gonna pop these in while he's out. I think there's a little bit of wiring to do in there, but I'm just gonna pop them in so we can see how good they look. Freshies. Gonna come up looking so mint. And there's also a few trims that I collected when I had the truck. So there's trims for either side, which there wasn't before. I may or may not put them in, depending on how much they need to be polished and if I could find them. But for now, I'm gonna pop these tail lights in. And then we're gonna have a crack at this bumper. We're gonna make this thing look good. Alright, so we've done, as you can see, the bumper. We've done the same trick as we did on the yellow F100. That came out really nice. We're happy with the result. Awesome for a patina truck and really easy to do. As you can see, it's just like a matter of just being creative. Put a black base down, then a silver, rub through, hit it with some clear, and it gives it that brush sort of look, and it suits the truck really well, I reckon. So as you can see, I reckon this is sick. With the clear all over the patina, looks so good. Obviously the interior's now been, the seat's been ripped out again to get the thing re-trimmed. The roof came out real nice, but that's as far as we're going to go for this time round. But next time, hopefully the heads will be back so we can put the motor back together and start dropping that in place and get the front end looking like a real car again. Oh, so Jake reckons all forward day, which is on the 30th of October, I reckon, Oakbank, SA. We're going to be there. So Jake's going to have the truck. He's got that entered, and I'll probably head up in the LTD. I won't enter that car, but I will be there on the day in that car. And yeah, come see it finished. That's going to be it for this time round. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in an upcoming episode. Cheers, guys.